What's the server called again?
It's gonna be like 10:15. Oh, called. My bad. Bottom left, I think you can auto favor. Anyone got a Cobra site stashed somewhere? No. If someone finds one, Cobra site, I need that on my submachine gun for zombie killing. Hey V, you there?
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever fired a VSD.
Yeah, I fucking, like, right as soon as that happened, I looked into the Discord and it seemed like I was gonna, like, had a message.
I couldn't see the name. I was watching the yellow jacket run around, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the ghillie stops. And then you got in the car, and I was like, I can't wait, because you were facing me, literally. Like, I was 150 meters away from you, and you just stopped and faced me getting in the car, and I was like, okay, you're dead. And I'm like, and I looked, and I looked, and I waited, and I didn't see the other guy move. I was like, this guy's patient. So I circled around, and I crawled to the fucking trucks, and I was like, this guy still hasn't come to loot his buddy? Like, what the fuck? And then I crawled behind, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sprint for the car, because obviously the car's running still. I'm gonna drive it away, just ditch it in the bushes, and then come back, loot the guy if no one's looted him yet. And that's when I saw the red jacket. I'm like, that's got to be running back to the body, because you're going to spawn over there by, you know, Nebor. And I saw messages start blasting, and I was like, oh, that's fucking V. I was like, I told you guys he was going to join this chat earlier. I was like, motherfucker, my bad. Out of fucking 31 people in the server at the time, I killed my friend. Of course. Of course. Of course. Because it was like a low server. There was only like 5 people when I joined. Yeah. And then like an hour after joining, I was like, dude, the server's fucking high again. Even when fucking Fear came, he's like, dude, there's a lot of people in here. Quit leaving this gate open. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't see any locks. He's like, we're going to put a lot more gates in there. But we just need to get our shit secure. Then we can start working on the outside wall for that half of the base. Once we get that half of the base up, which will be easy doing it out of wood, it would have been a lot easier with my truck. But I could have pulled up with my truck. Anyway. But, truck's fucking gone. I know where another one is out in the woods. And there's 2 more at our base. But the 2 at our base are from the admin. And so I don't want to take those 2. But I have one in the woods that's a legitimate truck, and Cheesy Puff has one that's a legitimate truck. That's way fucking south. But they're both blue. I would really like to find like a tan or a green one, to be honest. Yeah, but you guys were just running around, and I didn't see open the gate. The gate was open, and I was like, fuck, I must have left that, you know, people have broken in. I must have left that open, because we just abandoned the base in the middle of a fight. Like, literally, we were like, we're getting out of here. Grab everything you can, guys. So we built half that wall, that huge wall, and I was like, I need to take one of the trucks back for supplies so that I can build the other half of the wall. And Infodox is like, let me drop my shit in my tent. Because you had a tent, he had a tent. Or was it C Money that had the other tent?
I have no idea.
You didn't place the tent. Okay, so C Money placed the tent next to? Yeah. You placed the tent down, okay. So like I said, everyone in the tribe can fucking place a tent down. We're going to put a wall around it, leave some room for a couple cars, and we're golden. You know, in the watchtower, I parked a car, my Grenada under there. Yeah. And so he came out of the tent, and he was like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm going to go smoke a bowl and a cigarette, and we'll take off. And so we had the car emptied, ready to go, okay? Everything in it, the spark plug, radiator, water, gas, everything. It was blue. It was one of the ones we stole from the fucking admin. And he fucking was standing 3 steps out in front of his tent. And he left the mic, and I'm like, dude, you need to fucking take 3 steps backwards or hide. Like, you're just standing in front of the tent. Like, I'm hidden in the tower right now. And he just fell dead. So I went and laid in the bush out in front of my tower where I could see his body and most of our base for like a half an hour. I even took my shoes off when I walked out of the tower into my position. No one came for a half an hour. So after a half an hour, I looted his body. I threw his shit in my base. I locked up my base. I jumped in a vehicle and I left. I came back, parked my shit next to the tent. Was like, okay, they must have shot him and then fucking ran off like a little pussy. I was dropping shit off in the fucking tower, my tower where my car was locked up and my door was open. And I heard someone walking. I go up and I look and I see 2 guys going into the tents. So one of the guys stops. I put my sights on his head and I pull the trigger and it goes click. I swear to God, it clicked like 16 times after that. I was so mad before I could press triangle to reload. I died right before that, like, you know what I mean? Fucking like 4 hours before that. And I picked up brand new guns, but I never loaded. I never actually pulled back the hammer. So I had a magazine in the fucking gun, but it was unloaded. It was just click, 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 click. I'm like, motherfucker. So I step back and I reload it. And as I reload it, the second guy's already coming up the stairs and killed me. It's like I could have switched to my pistol faster than I could have reloaded. I was so mad. Anyway, just click, 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 click. Like I couldn't, because I bitch at people, new people, all my friends about doing that. Because they die a lot. It's like, dude, make sure your gun's loaded, make sure it's on fully automatic, your close quarters, and single shot, your distance shot. You know, your 2 weapons. And I fucking did it myself. Yeah. And I have fucking hours on this game. Hours. Like, they used to call me the fucking builder on this goddamn game when you couldn't double stack walls or anything. Which, guys, I've never done yet. Like I said, I've just been fixing this kid's stuff. But now you can stack walls like X amount of height. You could put towers on top of each other. You could not do that shit fucking 2 years ago. Man, I'm drunk.
How high can you fucking stack?
Dude, I smoked like 2 or 3 bowls tonight. And it's like 53 to 56% for the THC. What's the fucking... Oh, you were asking about towers in game. My bad.
Yeah,
I don't know because I've never done it before. But, oh, I'm gonna put this. I can't even read the writing on the back of this, dude. I'm fucked up, you guys. Like I said, it's gonna be. I have permission from the warden to play the rest of the night, but it's gonna be a building night. Yeah, I can't shoot straight now. I'm too fucked up.
I'm just trying to get all this shit together.
Okay, so right under the THC should show the CBD. And I can't read 38% CBD, 54.6 THC. I normally smoke 36. So this is good for me. My mother-in-law moved out a couple months ago. We didn't realize how expensive it was for her to watch our kids. We paid for her to have a phone so we can reach her at all hours of the time. We had a phone at the house. So when they were at the house, they could use the phone. Paid her $400 a month for watching our kid, which is cheaper than shit if you go to fucking go to daycare. Fuck me running. Anyway, it'd be like $600 a week, $400 a week, depending on where you went. So paying $400 a month was cheap, and she's on Social Security and disability, so she gets her own money, and she lived at my house for free. She didn't have to pay for any alcohol. She didn't have to pay for any drink that she wanted or any food ever. So she had it made. And, like, she got all pissed off at me one night when I was drunk. And, like, in a month, her son was supposed to have surgery on her back, so she was going to leave for a couple months to go help him anyway. And then when he got out of the military, he was going to live with us anyway. And he should be here in a couple weeks anyway. But, so she left a little bit early. And my wife and I started, like, okay, one of us is going to have to take the time to take him to school and make sure he's taken care of, blah, blah, blah. So we share the responsibility. You know, because she makes more money than me working in an office, to be honest, than I do working outside. But I still make good money as a pest control guy. But, so it's like, we realized it's so much cheaper. Just like, while we're at work and the boys at school, all the lights are turned off at the house. The fucking fans are all. It's like she's been gone for 2 months, and we've saved $1,000. And it's like we used to pay her $400, and it was fucking $1,000. Anyway, food, drinkables, fucking cigarettes. Holy shit! She smoked 2 packs a day that I bought. I didn't realize that. That's like fucking $24 in Arizona for 2 packs every day. $24 every day. And so now she's supposed to be back in a couple weeks. I'm kind of butthurt. We still pay for her phone. She needs to get a boyfriend.
Sugar daddy.
Anyway. Anyone know if the server came up yet, boys? I've been outside smoking for a while. I'm like fucked up.
It has not been up yet. They've had this trouble before.
Dude, there's no Wendy's in my town. We gotta drive 35 minutes. Yeah. Just to hit a Wendy's.
Not even fucking worth it.
That's what I said. Yeah, I live in Arizona in a rural area. There was a Wendy's here in like 1989, 1990, and no one ate there, so they left and went out towards the interstate. And they've been out at the interstate ever since then, you know what I mean? But it's like, fuck, from my house it's 35 minutes. It's like when I could drive 2 minutes and be Burger King, McDonald's, anything, you know, every other fucking thing. But there's no fucking Wendy's here because it went out of business. Fucking like in the we're considered a rural area, small town, blah blah blah. Lucky fucker. So they do like a 50 nuggets for $4.99. I don't remember what the deal's called. Yeah, 50 nuggets
for $4.99.
Yeah, it might have raised to $10.99. I swear. I don't remember what it's called. But my mother-in-law would always bring 50 nuggets. I'm like, that's got to be expensive. And she's like, no, they have this deal that's not on the menu for the nuggets. Like an all-time deal. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. Once her ass gets back here, I'll let you know. Because the closest we have places here in town, but they tax the hell out of you. So 45 minutes away from us is a huge city, Needles, California. And so drive the 45 minutes, the savings in the bud is worth it. Because it's 4 times bigger than we are, but it's in California, so yeah. And we don't buy that shit. We wait till it goes on sale, to be honest. And they're like 4 joints for $20. I'm like, I'm on that. And they're like $15 an ounce. I'm on that too.
Hey, is there something wrong with the server?
It's normally quicker than the night cycle. 15, I say. Yeah,
what's it called?
For me. I'm going to exit out and come back in.
There's like a long name for it. It's like 10 times, full cars, and all that.
I don't know why. I just think it helps me. I'm going to log out and then log back in like completely. Like shut down my PlayStation, kill my modem, and come back. And watch the server will be there. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep refreshing. Is it a homo Z?
What?
Is it a homo Z?
I have no idea, man.
I see homo Z in the server list.